In 22 days, I'm moving to Japan, and honestly, I don't know if I'm ready. I'm moving to Japan in less than a month. But why am I actually even moving to Japan in the first place? To get right into it, I think I've been in love with Japan for around 5 to 6 years now. I would say in high school, I watched my first anime, which was One Punch Man. And yeah, I know it's not like the best starter anime, but I think I jumped into Naruto after that. And I wish I could exactly tell you when I searched Japan and Japanese culture, because I honestly don't remember. But I know it stems from watching anime, and I got hooked on like just how good the storytelling was. I think I went and watched Naruto, and then I jumped into Hunter x Hunter and a bunch of other ones. And I must have, in that time frame, searched Japan. And I think I got hooked on Japan right there. I was like, oh my God, that place looks amazing. Like, how would anyone not want to live there? I think that was my thought. And then I dabbled into the Japanese language. I started watching people like Xiaoma, which he's fluent in Chinese, but his videos of him speaking Mandarin made me think of how cool it would be if I could learn Japanese. So then that went on my train of learning Japanese, which went on and off, on and off, on and off for the past like 5 years now. So my Japanese still sucks, if you're wondering. Yeah, I'm awful. I mean, I know how to say camerondyermedia, yoroshiku onegaishimasu if I have to introduce myself, so I guess that's all we got so far. No, I'm just kidding, I know more than that. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to live there, is because I think the country's amazing and it looks like a fun place to try and live. So I thought one day I'm gonna do that. And 5 years later, that is happening. But there's also other reasons. Some of you may know if you've watched my videos before, but I'm actually married to a Japanese woman who is currently living in Tokyo right now. So yes, we are long distance. But the good news is I have like the best visa possible, which is the spouse visa. So I can pretty much get any job I want when I get there, or any job that I'm able to get, I guess you could say. I'm not bound to a single job like most people are when they get a work visa. So that is a plus because I have like ultimate freedom. So that's pretty much what led me to this position right now. On and off long distance for over 3 years now. I've loved Japan for about 5 to 6 years. And I've always seen myself as someone who was going to live in Japan. I even used to say to my parents and my brother and sister that I'm going to live in Japan one day, and they were like, yeah, okay. And like now it's happening and they're like, oh, he really is moving to Japan. But for me, it's more than just moving to Japan. I have a vision and a dream that I want to accomplish when I get there. To be honest, I want to do content creation. I've been doing content creation for a little over a year now. Me and my wife have our channel together, and I have my own personal channel that I'm growing because I genuinely want to share Japan and my life in Japan to everyone who is interested in seeing it. For the past 5 years, I've been watching Chris Broad, Paula from Tokyo, Tokyo Lens, and just so many other Japanese YouTubers, and I always used to watch their videos and think, how sick would that be to be able to do that? And a lot of people would say, yeah, but that's like unrealistic. Like, what are the odds you're able to do the same thing as them? And I think if they're able to do it, then why can't I do it? So that's like kind of the theory that I've been thinking a lot lately, because they started out the same way. They moved to Japan, had a vision. Some of them might have stumbled into content creation like Chris Broad because he was a teacher first, but other creators who go there, they're already creators, but they move there and they amplify their content by making it more about Japan. And I think that's exactly what I want to do, because through those videos, it made me fall more and more in love with Japan, and that ultimately is what's helped solidify my decision to even move there. So if I can do that for somebody else, then that would be awesome. Like, I'd love to have someone comment under my video and say, your videos are really inspiring, like they make me want to move to Japan. Like I would love that, that'd be sick. But this is just the beginning of my story, and there's a lot more that I want to explain. So continue watching the video and you're gonna hear all about my next plans, what I'm actually doing right now for packing and all that stuff. So if you're interested, then tag along. I'm gonna make a coffee quick while I'm in the middle of talking about some things Japan moving related. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little scared about moving to Japan. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of like language barrier and not fitting into the culture. I think I'm gonna acclimate just fine. I do plan to study the language. I'm studying the language right now, just not a lot, because I'm focusing on content and I'm working 6 days a week. So I don't have a lot of time extra time, and a lot of my extra time I'm wasting doom scrolling, which I'm trying to fix that as well. But my biggest concern is probably most people's concern, which is finances. And I am gonna go to Japan with a little bit of a nest egg savings. Not enough to last me too long because I don't have a crazy job and I don't have a lot of money saved. So I am going to get a job if I have to. Okay, hear me out. So I make a little bit of money through content creation with my wife right now. We do some brand deals here and there. Nothing consistent yet, but we are long distance, and I have a big feeling that we're gonna get a lot more brand deals and have a lot more success once we're actually living together and we can post every single day together. Because right now she's ripping through B-roll and stuff that we literally like have recorded 2 years ago because she has no new stuff to use. I honestly think that's going to like advance the income that we get through brand deals, and I'm also going to be growing my YouTube channel and my Instagram and everything and trying to get brands to work with me as well. But I'm not fully relying on that. That would be nice, and I want to say like yes, I'm going to do it because I'm going to put all my effort into it. But if I have to get a job in Japan, then so be it. I'll just do the job, and then on my free time I'll just be blasting out YouTube videos and Instagram reels and everything that a content creator would be doing. Because I'm already doing it here in Maine, so now I get to actually post about what I'm interested in. So I think I'll have a lot more enthusiasm towards content creation. And I've been explaining that to my wife. Like I said, I didn't know how to say it, but I love posting content and I want to talk about things. But I go to edit a video like this one and I'm like, I look so boring. And I'm talking like an idiot. But I said, I'm also not super enthusiastic because I'm not talking about things that I'm super interested in, like Japanese culture, history, architecture, everything when I'm there. But when I'm there making videos, I'm gonna be super ecstatic and ready to actually make videos. But here it's like I'm in like a slump. I'm trying to I'm in my own way. I think I'll have a lot more success in Japan due to my actual interest in making videos and doing stuff in Japan. But yeah, I'm excited to leave, get out of my comfort zone, and grow in Japan. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. And occasionally I do sit and ask myself, like, is this the right decision? Am I making the right decision? Because it is a big move. I'm leaving family. I'm not gonna have like the ability to call my family in like stressful situations because of the 14-hour time difference. But I think that's part of growing up. You leave home and you just build your own thing. You go off on your own and you figure it out. Then I do have my wife who speaks English and Japanese to help me with a lot of things that are usually stressful for most people who leave the country. So I think that's another like safety net, I guess, or helpful thing. But she's not gonna do everything for me. And like I said, I wanna push myself when I get to Japan. I wanna post as many videos as I can. I want to study the language every day, practice my Japanese with her and her family, because I'm going to be living in her house, her parents' house with her family, who only speak Japanese. So that's also another hurdle. But I think it'll push me to grow as a person, and that's exactly what I think I need at 23 years old. I don't want this comfortability anymore. I want to be pushed to my limits, because this is the age to do it. Like 20 to 30 years old is when you push as hard as you humanly can. I have the most energy. I have not many responsibilities. I have a wife, which obviously I have to help take care of, but I do not have kids yet, so that's a plus, which I honestly do think that'll be coming sooner than later. I think I'm making the right decision. For me as a person, and for me who has been wanting to go to Japan for so long, I think it's exactly what I need in this moment in life right now. So that's pretty much how I've been feeling about the actual move and getting out of my comfort zone and getting out of my own way. And I want to grow as a person and bring you guys along with me. So that's the plan for the first month I'm in Japan. I don't want to work. I'm gonna get all my stuff finalized, my paperwork, bank accounts, phone numbers, everything. And then I'm gonna post content for the first month and see how it does. And if it doesn't provide money or income for my bills, then I'm gonna get a job, so, which is fine with me as well. I mean, it is what it is, so. But I'm gonna continue posting on here and continuing to grow so that I can make it a reality at some point. So I'm actually leaving on March 8th is the official day that I'm leaving where I am right now and going to Japan. So I've been packing like a little bit of my stuff every now and then. I'll grab some, like these are like these weird Chikawa outfits that my wife Fiona bought us, and I think I put her on one time, but she's like, bring them back, they were expensive. So yep, I gotta waste suitcase space for that, but I'm not too worried about suitcase space because the ticket that I bought allows me to have 2 big suitcases, a carry-on, and then I'm gonna bring my like camera bag with all my like camera gear and my lenses and stuff, because I don't want to put those under the plane because they'll probably get smashed up. As I continue to pack a lot of my things, I start to realize that there's really no turning back from here. Like I'm putting my life in like 2 suitcases. I've already selected a lot of my clothes that I'm not bringing, and then I have like a whole shelf that I am bringing with me. But I also don't want to overpack and I don't want to underpack, so I'm trying to meet somewhere in the middle. But I'm packing simple things like a lot of my camera gear. I got my gimbal, which I've used probably 2 times, which I'm hoping to whip out more when I get to Japan. But one thing I've been so like torn between is bringing my books, because I want to keep reading, but like I said recently, I've been so bogged down with the move and everything that I've been lacking on a lot of my goals. Like a lot of my habits have been falling behind. But like I love reading and learning a lot of things, but I don't want to leave all my books behind either, because then it's a pain. I don't want to ship them either because it's too expensive. So I think with all my suitcase space and not making it too heavy, I'm going to be able to bring some of these books like Think and Grow Rich, Influence. I haven't read some of these Robert Greene books that I want to bring. So like a lot of this stuff I am going to pack in here like right now, because I mean I'm here right now, so I might as well pack them in. And I think a lot of people would assume like this move, like because so many people were like amazed that I'm moving, a lot of my family members, and they would probably think that this is like a setback, like, oh, you have to go to a new country, learn the language, learn the customs, find a job, find a way to make money if it's not a job. And they see it as more of like they say it in Japanese, mendokusai, which is a pain. It's just like a bother, you know? But I see it as growth. Like I see it as this is my time to finally make my dream come true. And the only thing I really care about is going upward in life. So this might drag me down for a little bit while I get used to things and moving and getting all my stuff settled in. But as soon as I get a system and a routine in Japan, it's like only growth from there. And everything's new to me, so everything's gonna feel like 10 times more exciting than it usually does. So I see it as like as a win-win for me. A lot of people would see it as like a distraction, but nah, we only going up from here. But I definitely do wish it was earlier. I mean, I'm only 23 years old, which a lot of people would say is super young. But if I could have done this at like 18, I could only imagine where I would be. But I'm also not gonna sit there and think, what if? Moving there at 23 is young, but I also think that's the whole point. Like I'm young right now and I wanna build my life there. I don't have a career. I've worked in the trades and construction and stuff for the past 5-6 years. So I haven't like established anything super solid. Like I know this would be hard for a lot of people because they have careers and like paths that they've already chosen because they went to college and have these degrees in certain things, but I have nothing. I'm like free to do whatever I want. So I plan to build my life in Japan. Like I'm 23 and I want to move there because of the fact that I want to build and grow in Japan. It's not that I'm moving there because I'm of some sort of excitement and I only want to just go there because Japan's cool. Like it's no, I want to actually like build my life there. I want to be known as somebody who's lived in Japan and grown as a person there. And I think that's another reason why I want to document it, because it's gonna be so cool to look back on videos like this one right here of me packing my bags like 5 to 10 years from now, like watching the video of where I was and where I'm gonna be, because I have a lot of hefty goals that I want to accomplish, and I am gonna do whatever I can to accomplish them. So in 5 to 10 years when I look back, I'm going to like have a good smile and think like, holy cow, look how far we've gone. And I honestly can't wait for that time. But as of right now, I still got a lot of things to pack. So, but I also have like 20 something days left, so I don't have to rush too much. But I'm someone who likes to have the headache away. I don't even want to think about packing. I want the day to come, and then I want to be like, just grab my suitcases and go. So I probably will pack up this shelf. I was leaving it for like the video aesthetic when I record, but I honestly think I just don't care anymore. So I'm probably gonna pack this stuff away. Some of you might be wondering what my process is when I get to Japan, and I think it's quite simple. When I land in Japan, I'll probably get my permanent residency card, or not permanent, but I'll get my residency card for my visa that I have. I will most likely go to the town hall, register my address, get a bank account, get a new phone. I have an iPhone 12, so I'm definitely gonna buy a new phone. I'll get on a phone plan, health insurance I'll get, and that's pretty much the basics. I don't think it'll take too long. I got my wife to help me, so she'll translate everything for me, which is pretty much a cheat code for me. And I know a lot of people who are watching this that are moving to Japan are gonna be jealous, which, sorry, but that's just how it went for me. So I got lucky on that aspect. As soon as I get to Japan, it's go time. Like, I'm not gonna hold back anything. I'm not gonna relax. It's not time to relax. It's time to go full speed. Some of you might be thinking like, oh, like that's so nice. You'll get to like relax and enjoy your time in Japan, which that is true. I'm going to enjoy every second of it. But the last thing I'm gonna be doing is relaxing and hanging out. I plan to get up early, plan videos weeks ahead, make videos, reach out to brands, work with brands. I do have some brands that I'm gonna work with already before I even got to Japan. Like this brand right here, I'm going to make videos for them when I get to Japan, this drone company. So I already have some money coming in when I get to Japan. There's so many things that I wanna do and so many things that I'm so excited to learn. I'm so excited to share them as well, because it's one thing living them by yourself in the moment, but being able to share with other people, hearing their comments and what they have to say, and that's gonna be awesome. I just finished up some more packing and thought I'd get some fresh air in this beautiful weather in Maine. As you can see, it's probably like 33 degrees outside right now. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but it's not good, and it's windy, so that makes it even better. But I wanted to touch on a little bit about not having everything figured out, because a lot of people think like, oh, you're moving to Japan, you must like have it all figured out, job, career, life, money. Yeah, no, none of that. I was kidding, some of it, but I don't think you have to have everything figured out. I think you learn as you go, and I think as a human being, we have this ability to adapt to these situations and circumstances that we put ourselves in. And I necessarily don't have everything figured out, but I will eventually. I know I didn't explain like a lot of things on here, a lot of the technical aspects of moving to Japan, which I plan to do in future videos when I'm actually in the process of leaving my house and leaving the country and getting to Japan. So I have more like experience to talk about rather than I think I know. I want to actually tell you guys how it is and how it went. So there will be future videos about that coming in like 20 something days when I leave, March 8th. And I'm a firm believer in taking action to achieve your goals. I don't think things are just given to people. I believe that we are rewarded through action. And yeah, moving to Japan is action for me because that's where I want to go to make videos and like enjoy my life. But if I just lay around and do nothing all day, then nothing will be accomplished. I'm pretty much just choosing full action over comfort in Japan. There's gonna be days where I relax, of course, but for the most part, it's gonna be go time. I'm excited for that. And I wanna choose that here too, but the weather here is just awful. And the atmosphere, I'm just not enjoying it anymore here in Maine. I do love Maine, I grew up here my whole life, but I think it's finally time to move on. And in the process of moving on, I want to document how my life is changing and hopefully make some new friends along the way and grow a community that also feels the same way as I do and wants to potentially leave their hometown and leave their country in the future. So I'm excited to bring you guys along with me on this journey. And if you'd like to see more videos about the process of moving, my first week in Japan, my first month in Japan, and just a lot of things that I'll be doing in Japan. I have so many exciting videos to post. I got a massive list of things to post. So I'll never go dry on video ideas. There's so much to talk about. So if you guys are interested in that, then please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Jane.